As we come down to the end of 2021, we celebrate our virtual community as part of our 25 years of impactful journalism. Today, we're focusing on discerning listeners and viewers of your award-winning show, Newsfile.
Good morning and welcome to Newsfile. You know this is your most authoritative news analysis platform. And here on Newsfile, we put Ghana first.
That's how for years you have opened your homes to us, dedicating your Saturday mornings to the JoyNews brand. Newsfile has been a household name and a reference point for discussions around the most crucial issues confronting the nation. You have allowed us to serve you with undiluted content, speaking to every side of the issue.
We will not be discussing this matter because it's so petty.
Okay.
This issue to me is not about them. My position would have been the same if Nana-Addo was the Auditor General and Domlevo was the President.
I don't know it all, but the point is that simply referring to them and their position as, look, coming from people who are in bed with the opposition party is disingenuous. And don't.
Sometimes it gets heated.
Assume that they're going to take 90% of equity. How much profit are you going to make on that box site to pay your $400 million to the? But the law, the law, it makes absolutely no sense.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
To come and refine bauxite, so you use that to pay $400 million.
Other days, it's just thrilling.
Guys, Esla, John, please help us to wish Kwekubako a very, very, very happy birthday. Right. Thank you. This is the Chairman General. Oh, wow. The Chairman General. Please. Take my seat.
No, this seat is too big.
Yeah, no. This is your seat.
Hello, girlfriend. How are we?
Am I not lucky to have two of my favorite men here?
You know,
and wearing my colors.
Ojam, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
66 is just.
I can see his.
Wish you the very best. I'm just kicking myself that I'm not in the studio.
Total privilege to even be able to share some space with him, although virtually. It's just a pity I can't get to share in that cake.
No matter which side of the divide you belong, we give a fair hearing and have you ask your questions.
Gura Batinos, his question is, can I go back to stamp my ballot paper after voting and later detect that the ballot paper is not stamped?
I would advise for your ballot to be secret. You have to declare it as spoiled. Go for a new one and ensure that it has been stamped.
Maybe from the Honorable Former Minister, whether that is the position of NDC, that when they
Thank
come
you for
to
the question.
power,
So it's to you directly,
data
John
bank
Jinapo. Yes, can we hear you too?
Taria J, my question is two. One is...
you'll ask one question, yes.
With a
I keep asking myself, I mean, what has become of that case? And it's worrying. I mean, and so I think that it's about time probably you, as journalists, you don't need to all belong to the same media house, because unity, I believe, is also very important for your profession. And to kind of re-strategize, how do you deal with the threat that, confronts you?
We know how others are equally scrambling for your attention, but you make it a point to stick with the 99.7 dial.
I started listening to Joy FM when I was in high school. Till date, I don't miss Newsfile because of that, the objectiveness and the thoroughness of the content that is produced, and also JoyNews as well. The news is very thorough, and keep it up. Going into 2021, what I would like to see the media do more is to sensitize the people of Ghana, to seek for development.
Thank you for making us number one for years.
I have been hosting the show for upwards of almost 12 years, but substantively as the main host for over a decade, really. So it's been a very tough, interesting experience altogether. I I'm practically not involved in the production because there's a solid production team led by Samuel Dame and the rest of them doing the production work. So I am most of the time almost not in the production phase. I may only come in when some people are required and my production team feel that I should speak to them, then I get into the process. But often I may get up in the morning to know who my guests are. So that's about it. Hosting it, the tough aspects of it, it's rather really toughened me. I know that there are millions home and abroad who listen and watch Newsfile every single Saturday. I know because in the trends, Newsfile has always led every Saturday. Beyond that, I have the opportunity of checking on YouTube how many people are watching even 1 hour after the show is uploaded. Our clients also, the conduct of our business clients also confirms to me that Newsfile has for the longest time been without any competition. I don't take that for granted.
Do make a date with us this and every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon as we serve you compelling and refreshing angles to the news on the front pages of your mind.
And among the team is one of our own producers here for this show, Matilda Wamega Gavi, there as well. Oh, there's this gentleman who always texts us on all our shows, OPK from Goso. I like to celebrate you, especially today. And before I hand over to Gary, let me just take a few of your messages on the back of the stories we've done. In fact, some of us were not happy, this one says, about the prolonged staying at home. We'll be very happy if the government will reopen the school for us to go in January. It's from Jibril in Damascus. Okay, this one says, please tell the government, the education minister, some of the 2020 WAEC candidates still have our results on hold. We are innocent. We are dying slowly for not knowing our fate. We also want to go back to school. And this one says, thank God, finally, we are going back to school, from Seidu. Seidu sent that message all the way from Borley. Two more, and then we can hand over to Gary Al Smith. This one says, it is never true. It is never true that the primary school teachers took 700 cedis as alleged by JHS teachers. We took 100 Ghana cedis. So that's on the back of the story in Kumasi, where the teachers are boycotting the trainer of trainees program there.